Hello students. Today I'll teach you the chapter called LPP. LPP means Linear Programming Problems. Okay. So first, what is the purpose of doing this chapter? The purpose of doing this chapter is, write it down, to find the maximum profit or minimum production cost through mathematical model solving linear inequations. Okay, this is the purpose. Suppose you have a company of manufacturing something. Okay, suppose you manufacture tables, wooden tables. So the thing is, you will try to minimize the production cost that you can gain maximum. Okay, provided the qualities and everything are okay. So first you have to think how you will minimize the production cost. And what do the businessmen think? They think how they will get the maximum profit. Okay, so our purpose is to solve these equations through mathematical model and to get the minimum or production cost or maximum profit. Okay, so there are two type of solutions. One is bounded and other is unbounded. Okay, so let's start with bounded solutions. Take a screenshot. So students, see, there is a question written: z equal to 4x plus y, x plus y less than equal to 50, 3x plus y less than equal to 90, x greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0. Basically, these are called constraints. Okay, and this is decision making variable, where x and y are two independent variable. Alright, now I have to draw this graph. You can use graph page or you can do it on white paper also. Okay, there is in West Bengal board, means in HS, there is no such rule that you have to do it on graph paper. In CBSE, they are provided graph papers, but in West Bengal board also, if you want to draw this on graph paper, if you ask the examiner, he will provide you. Okay, so let's start. I am doing it on whiteboard. These are the two axes. Okay, so let's start with this. You don't need to draw this. This is the decision making variable. Okay, first let's draw x plus y less than equal to 50. How you will do this? The equation is this: x plus 50, x by 50 plus y by 50 equal to 1. So let's draw 50, 0, 0, 50. This is the graph. This is the equation. Okay. Now, see, if I put 0 plus 0, less than equal to 50, 0 less than equal to 50, this is true. So the arrows will come towards the origin. You have learned this in class 11. If this is true, the arrows will go towards the origin. If it is false, then the arrows will go opposite to origin. Okay. Now let's draw this. X by 30 plus y by 90 equal to 1. X by 30, suppose it is here 30, 0. Y by 90, suppose This is here 0 comma 90. Now you join these two lines, and if I put 0 comma 0, 0 plus 0 less than equal to 90, 0 less than equal to 90 is true. The arrows will come towards origin. Okay, and x greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0 means this is the first quadrant. Means I want to say that always the solution of this type of LPP questions will be in first quadrant. It will never go to second, third, fourth quadrant. Always the solution will be in first quadrant. That is why it is always x greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0. Okay. Now see, the solution area is this area. This is the solution area where both the arrows are going towards origin. This is the common region. In LPP, this region is called feasible region. Feasible region. Okay. I have to clean the board. Please take a screenshot or write it down on your copy. See, there are 4 points. Suppose this point's name is A. This is already O given origin. This is B and this is C. Okay, as because the diagram is smaller, so I am writing like this way. But you will write just A, O, B, C. So these points A, O, B, C. These are the points A, O, B, C. These are called corner points. These are called corner points. Where the corner points will reside, the corner points will always reside in feasible region. Always, it will always be in feasible region. Okay. Now, see, I know A, capital A is 0, 50. O is already 0, 0. B is 30, 0. But I don't know C. So I have to solve these two equations to get the values of C. The equations are x plus y equal to 50, 3x plus y equal to 90. Now solve it. You know how to do this. X equal to 20 and y equal to 30. So the point is 20, 30. Okay. So what we did, we first made the mathematical model. Forward to right, they told you to find the maximum value of z. So what I am doing, I am putting the values of A, O, B, C. Now for C, this is 4 into 20 plus 3 into 30. That is 80 plus 90. 170. Okay, so this is the maximum value. This is the maximum value. Sorry, this will be 4 into 20 plus 30. That is 110. So this is the, for B, there is maximum. So the solution is B 30, 0. Okay, this is the solution. Okay. So what we did, we just found out the corner points A, O, B, C. Then we put the values in the max set to find the maximum value. In Z, to find the maximum value for 30, 0, Z is maximum. So the solution is B 30, 0. Okay. So be very careful while drawing the arrows. While you put the arrows, be very careful. And it's just a very easy chapter. You need to be careful while calculating the solutions and all. Okay, so this is the bounded one. Every problem will be like that in case of bounded one. Okay, every problem will be like this. Now we will do an unbounded one. Okay, so this is an unbounded one. They have told you to find the minimum value. This is minimum one. Okay. So let's first draw this. X by 4 plus y by 8 equal to 1. So x 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 8. As this is greater than, the arrows will be opposite to origin. If I put 0 0, it will be 0 greater than equal to 8. 0 greater than equal to 8, which is false. Okay. The next one. X by 10 plus y by 5 equal to 1. X by 10, suppose 10 comma 0, 0 comma 5. Okay, now this, join these 2 points. Okay, put the arrows will be opposite to origin. So the solution region is unbounded. See, this is the portion where all the arrows are going, and you know these two confirms that the solution will be in first quadrant. It is always in first quadrant. Okay, alright. Now what I have to do? I have to find out the corner points. What are the corner points? A, B and C. A, B and C. I know A is 0, 8. I don't know B. I have to find it out. I know C. C is 10, 0. Now, students, just solve these two equations to find out B. So B is 2, 4. B is 2, 4. Now I have to put the values. A, B, C, Z equal to, for A, 0 plus 70 into 8, 560. For B, 2, 4, 100 plus 280, 380. For C, 10, 0, it is 500. So the solution is B. The solution is B. But there is another step to do. For unbounded case, the solution is not over here. There is another step to do. So please take a screenshot. Let's check one thing. So let's check that is 380 is minimum. Let's check it. Okay. So let's draw this graph. 50x plus 70y less than 380. Let's check whether I have any common point between this feasible region and this region, open region. This feasible region and the other part. Okay, let's check it. So this is only less than. This is only less than, not equal to. Okay. So let's draw this. Let's draw this graph. Let's draw this line in equation. It will go through this point as because x and y, if I put x equal to 2, y equal to 4, this p point satisfies the equation. So this line can go through this point. Now, as if I put 0 plus 0 less than equal to 38, 0 less than equal to 38 is true. Therefore, the arrows will be towards origin. See, there is no common point. There is no common point between, oh, see, I have drawn this line as because B is 2 comma 4 and it satisfies the inequation 2 comma 4, 10 plus 28, 38, so it will go through the point. But as because this is not an equation, means there is not equal sign, so you cannot draw this with firm line. You have to draw it with dotted line. See, you have to draw this line with dotted. Okay. So now see, I have given the arrows towards origin as because if I put 0 and 0, you will see 0 less than 38. That is true. So the arrows are towards origin. Okay. So see, there is no common point. No common point. Now you can ask me that ma'am, you have drawn the line through B. B is the common point between these two portions, but the line itself is not a confirm one. It's a dotted one. It does not exist confirmly. Okay, this line is dotted one. The point is lying on this line is dotted one. So it is not a confirm line. So therefore, this point will not be considered as common point. Okay, as because this is a dotted line. So we see that there is no common point. So what we found out, that is B 2 comma 4 is the correct answer. At B, Z is minimum. Okay. So you learn two types of solutions, that is bounded and unbounded solutions. These are the basic two types of solutions you will get in your exams, and another type of questions you will get, that is here the formulations are given, you have drawn the graph, and now another type of question is a question will be given, you have to formulate. A question will be given, you have to formulate, but you don't need to draw this graph. Okay, you have to formulate the inequations. So that type of questions I will teach you on the next class. So that kind of solution I will teach you in another class. So Hare Krishna. Goodbye.